Jai Shri Mataji, dear brothers and sisters, let's start the meditation. Collective conscious namaskar with the consciousness that we are the whole world, and therefore the whole world, all the yogis of the world, all the children of the Devi are doing namaskar to our mother. Let in our consciousness feel that thousands, millions of yogis are doing namaskar from the whole world, from all the corners of the world to the Devi, like one collective body. Collective namaskar, Kundalini.
We have to understand clearly that Shri Krishna is a very, very important deity within us, because he is the Vishnu who resides in the void, in the Navi. He is the one who generates dharma within us. But Shri Krishna is the one who says that I come on this earth when there is a glani, means demise of dharma. When the dharma becomes weak, then he comes on this earth and then he destroys the people who are responsible for bringing dharma to this level of doom. The second thing he says that I protect the saints. I protect the saints and I kill all those who are devils or who are satanic, who are destructive. These are his promises which he gave long time back as Shri Krishna. As Vishnu, we know him only as the one who is the giver of dharma, mainly. But all his potent qualities really were expressed when he came as Shri Krishna. In Shri Krishna's own words, one can say that once you are a realized soul and you have reached that highest position in your awareness, to you everything is futile. But just now, what you have to do is to save the dharma. So you have to fight them. You have to fight the negative forces. You have to fight the wrongdoers.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे
Vishnu Maya. That's Vishnu Maya. Rainbow is her sign, that after rainbow there won't be any. That's the sign that there won't be any more of lightning. If you see the rainbow, there won't be any lightning after that. That assurance. Yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's the power. Remember, that's the power. You all have to have that power within you. So when you speak even a word, it acts like a light. And then like a rainbow. Both are the powers of Vishnu Maya. When rainbow appears, that means there won't be any lightning. And when there is lightning, there won't be any rainbow. So you are also the rainbow. That means you can create beautiful colors out of one white color. That's what you are capable of. So you have to show that magic. And also you have to show sometimes that lightning effect. But better take more the lightning inside and the rainbow outside. Would be better. Then this Vishnu Maya, who is the thunder, we can call, who is the electrical charge which is liberated by the friction of these black clouds, which actually is a catalyst for rain. It's a catalyst for rain. This start acting on such people. That is, they suddenly get a shock. They become extremely sensitive people. They get nervous. And this nervousness makes them think, why are we nervous? What is the problem? Like the exposure of their guilt comes through the Vishnu Maya power. I have to tell you about also the origin of Vishnu Maya, which is very interesting. Vishnu Maya was the sister of Shri Krishna, who was born after Shri Krishna was born. Actually, she was not his own sister, but she was the daughter of Nanda. And when Shri Krishna was taken over and was put in the care of Nand and Yashoda, they gave their own daughter in his place. And the father of Shri Krishna brought it back. So, when Kansa came, the uncle, you all know about the story, to ask about the 8th child, they said, this is the child. He said, but this is not a man, this is a woman. He took the child in his hand and did like this and threw it in the sky. And there she went, and there she announced that Sri Krishna is already incarnated, he is living, and he is your killer. So she is the announcer. She is the announcer of the incarnations. She is the announcer of something good that is going to happen. Also, she is the one who can burn things which are not spiritually all right. Sri Krishna was first born in a very difficult situation, as you know, and he was carried from there to Gokul, where he was brought up by Yashoda. Now there he started his playfulness. So you have to be playful in life. You have to create fun and joy. He didn't say that you sit down like an old sage somewhere in the Himalayas, but you mix up with children. You talk to them, you play with them, have fun. At the same time, he was destroying negative forces which acted upon him. In his playfulness only he has done it. As a child only he has done it. How matured he was as a child, you can see that he killed Putana, and there are 2 horrible Rakshasas also. He killed them. At the same time, he was playing with the gopis and teasing them, troubling them, making fun of them. Why? Because he wanted them to be playful. When he was a child, he did all kinds of pranks and things. It was nothing but Sahaja. It was not sitting like this and seriously telling about things. But with little bit here and there, he tried to improve their chakras and raise their kundalinis. Of course, realization was not possible in a game. You cannot do it. Supposing I just play about with you, you cannot get your realization. Because at the Sahasrara stage, you have to completely recognize. It has to be a game of serenity. Of course, you can just raise your hand and give realization to them. But you have to bring them to serene level. If you just came and said, all right, you now play about, it would be all finished. You have to sit down and meditate. Oh, he has said it in Gita, you have to do it. So, one could not say that all the time if you are playing, if you are just singing songs, or if you are in a very happy mood, a mirthful mood, then it's the end of Sahaja Yoga. It is not. It's a serious matter. And his power was Radha. Radha. Ra means energy, Dha means the one which sustains. Radha. So the Dharayati Sa Dharma, as they say, in the same way, Radha, the one who sustains the energy. So his collectivity was so great. Narada was the one who used to create problems, you see. He went and told one of the wives that, oh, this Krishna, he does not love you. He only loves Radha. You are under wrong ideas that he loves you. He just loves Radha, he does not love anyone. She's the one he really cares for. So they got jealous. And they went and told Sri Krishna that, see, we think that you only love Radha, you're just befooling us. And we are not going to be your wives anymore the way you are. In your heart of hearts you love Radha. He said, who told you that? He said, Narada. He said, all right, I know this Narada. So Narada came to see Sri Krishna, and Narada then heard a great scream from Sri Krishna. Narada said, what has happened? He said, oh, terrible pain in my stomach. Oh no, terrible pain. I just can't get over it. So Narada got a fright and he said, now what should we do? You better tell us the medicine. He said, if you can give the dust of your feet for me to drink, I'll be all right. See the tricks of the witness. So he said, oh God. Narada said, I can't give, because I know he's the primordial being. I can't give dust of my feet for him to drink. That would be such a bad thing to do. And I'll have all the sins of the world upon myself. I'm not going to do it. He said, I'm not doing it. He said, anybody who thinks he's my bhakta can do it. And you can ask my wives, that's a better idea. So Narada went round. He said, oh, he's in terrible pain. Why don't you give the dust of your feet? He said, no, nothing doing. See, as it is, he doesn't love us. In his heart is only Radha. And he wants us to give the dust of our feet. We are not mad. We'll have no punyas. We'll have no good deeds for us. And what's going to happen? So, Shri Krishna said, if you cannot give me, then what am I to do now? I've got terrible pain. And somebody has to do it. So Narada said, what do you suggest yourself? He said, you go and ask Radha. She's the only person left now. So he went to Gokul. And the Vrindavan, that area, has got the dust of yellow color, like a pollen, the color of a pollen. And he went and told that he's got pain in the stomach. And now what to do? He said, and what did he say? He said, if you give the dust of your feet, it'll be all right. He said, take it. Just now you take it. He said, aren't you worried? He said, about what? She's the primordial being. You give me your dust. What will happen? She didn't feel guilty. She just said, it's all right. Take it up. And he scrapped some of the dust. He said, aren't you worried? You'll be losing completely in your punyas and all that. She said, oh, don't you worry. And she said, he's the one who makes me do all the sins, and he's the one who makes me love others, and he does everything. I'm not bothered. It is his lookout. If he has asked for it, better take it. So he went to Krishna. The beauty of the story is here. He went to Sri Krishna and told him that She's given the thing. He said, "Love, bring it, darling." And he drank. And Krishna, he said, "But I was surprised at her answer, that it is you who do all kinds of sins and this and that. And you are the one who makes her do love others, and whatever he does is sin or things, she doesn't bother about it. She's not worried about papa and punya. She's not worried about sin and good deeds. She said, it's he who does everything. I have nothing to bother. Let him do what he likes. If he wants it, I'll give. I'm surprised she's not bothered." So Shri Krishna said, "All right, you just watch just now. Watch my heart." And Shri Krishna opened his heart, and in the heart was Radha. It was a lotus, and the lotus had the pollen, and her feet were touching that pollen. If her feet are touching that pollen there, then what is the punyas? And what are the apunyas? If her feet are in his heart, then what is to decide? See the beauty. The poetry of the divine is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. If you understand the poetry, then you will never feel guilt. You are unnecessarily taking out thorns out of flowers. The beauty is so much. It's so beautiful it is. The whole thing is so poetic that to understand that poetry, you have to cut down all these ideas of cursing yourself and saying bad things to yourself. Leave everything to the divine in full understanding and in full love. You don't need much imagination for that. It's just when you go to your heart and see for yourself how much you have got. Just think. So one should understand that if you have to be Sri Krishna, then it's not only fun, it's not only enjoyment. To say that Sri Krishna established the Leela, but first if you remember his life, how he was born, his parents were arrested, then how he was taken to Gokul, from there how he killed so many Rakshasas who came to kill him, and then how he went back to kill Kamsa, and after that he said it's a Leela. So like that we too have this problem within ourselves, that we have to first of all kill the Kamsa within us. We have to kill the other Rakshasas within us. We have to do all these things, and then we can say it's a Leela. So he has a double life. One side with the gopis, he was playing Leela, and also with the Gopas, he was playing Leela. So that is how it was done, to show how everything is a play in one side of the life when he was a child. And then again he showed that how he had to fight the Rakshasas on the other side. That he did on his own. He worked it out on his own, and he never bothered others, the gopis and all of them. Even he had to fight the Kaliya, or the great serpent. He also did that. But as far as his friends were concerned, he was playing ball with them. I mean, the ball fell down, then he went and fought Kaliya. So, Sri Krishna, of course, was fully aware of himself that he was the full incarnation of Sri Vishnu, and that he had reached the highest point now, and he has to establish the Leela concept. And that's how the Leela started. So we should be pregnant, we should be beautiful, we should be generous, we should know what we have got from the divine as the gift. Then it becomes a Leela. When you have that power of Sri Krishna, it becomes a Leela. So even now sometimes I find very petty things coming up and very petty things happening in Sahaja. It's surprising. You know, everything is a Leela when we become part and parcel of the whole thing. Then it's a Lila, not before. He is Kubera. He doesn't need any money, of course. He achieves money. And not only that, he lived in money. He started Sahaja without a single pie. I never had any problem. So, one thing, as Kubera, he is the supplier of money. He looks after people who don't have money. He gives money to people who stand by truth, who enjoy the life of truth. It is his work that people enjoy wealth. Otherwise, they don't. They have this much, they want to have more. That means they don't enjoy the wealth. They have a little, they want to get much more. Why? Because they are not enjoying whatever they have. But after self-realization, you will see that you enjoy whatever you have. You enjoy it fully, absolutely, and you don't hanker after something that is not there. Doesn't matter if you don't have. Sahaja is one thing which gives you a complete vision.
Sahaja, Shri, Adishakti, Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Let's start the meditation by collectively aligning ourselves. Full attention in Saswara, collectively, as if we were in the same room and there was this collective sun of light above our heads that is linking to each of our Sahasrara. This magnificent sun of light is the collective Sahasrara that is shining through. With full attention on this collective Sahasrara, let's put both hands on the floor and feel the essence of Mother Earth. Shri Ganesh mantra and Shri Adibhumi Devi mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Adibhumi Devi Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adibhumi Devi Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively feel the pure energy of the Lord Ganesh and his aspect as the magnet in Mother Earth. At the very center of Mother Earth, there is Shri Ganesh, who is the magnet which gives direction to to all the animals during their migrations, to the birds, to the fish, to the wildlife, and also within us there is this corresponding energy that gives us the sense of direction, pure innocence, and the power of innocence, which is chastity and joy. Complete surrender to Mother Earth and to the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth.
एकदन्तं महाकायं तप्तकाञ्चनसन्निभं लम्बोदरं विशालाक्षं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मौञ्जीकृष्णाजिनधरं नागयज्ञोपवीतिनं बालेन्दुसुकलामौलिं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् अम्बिकारदयानन्दं मातृभिः परिवेष्टितं भक्तिप्रियं मदोन्मत्तं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् चित्ररत्नविचित्राङ्गं चित्रमालाविभूषितं चित्ररूपधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् गजवक्त्रं सुरश्रेष्ठं कर्णचामरभूषितं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मूषकोत्तममारुह्य देवासुरमहाहवे योद्धुकामं महावीर्यं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् यक्षकिन्नरगन्धर्वसिद्धविद्याधरैः सदा स्तूयमानं महाबाहुं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् सर्वविघ्नहरं देवं सर्वविघ्नविवर्जितं सर्वसिद्धिप्रदातारं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम्
Throw both our hand on the floor and to these prayers to the Lord Ganesh. Let's awaken the power of the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth so that the whole humanity can regain full innocence, that the Dharma and the purity can be established through the power of Mother Earth and the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Now, left hand on the lap. Shri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat. Shri Adishakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete collective focus on the left side, on the collective left side. We need to really raise our attention so that our attention is truly collective and acts complete surrender of left side to be balanced and cleared by the divine vibrations. Now, right hand on the lap, left hand over the shoulder. Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana. Again, we need to ensure that our attention is truly collective and very high, placed in the attention of the divine, so that our attention instantly acts. In a split of a second, attention is automatically acting. Let's surrender the right side, mind, and ego completely, so that we can truly experience detachment and witnessing state. Now, both hands on the lap, full attention on the central channel, first on Mother Kundalini. Let's feel as the collective being that we are, the power of Mother Kundalini from the sacred bone area up to Sahasrara, up to the higher chakras, beyond Sahasrara, Bindu, Ardha Bindu, Valaya, and beyond Valaya state. Central channel is infinite and is opening us to the true reality of the divine, to the kingdom of heavens, where our mother and all the deities, all the deva reside. Let's be truly open and truly aware of this central channel, the power of Mother Kundalini, and the divine complete consciousness, which is the collective attention and the complete presence of our mother under her form as Shri Krishna. Let's say first Shri Adi Kundalini Mata, and then Shri Radha Krishna mantras. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. One more time, Shri Adi Kundalini Mata. And when we say the mantra, we truly surrender to the Kundalini of the Devi. We jump into the Kundalini of the Devi, Or maybe we surrender ourselves like a flower offered to the Havan, which is the flow of this river of fire, which is Kundalini. We truly offer ourselves to be completely integrated in the Kundalini of the Devi. Shri Adi Kundalini Mata, one more time. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's allow our collective attention to be powerful, very, very powerful, but also very relaxed, because we are acting from the heart, not from the right side. So pure devotion, pure surrender, and complete integration in the attention of the divine, complete surrender to the Kundalini of the Devi. We need to surrender and surrender and surrender until we become pure consciousness, that we feel that we have no physical body, no emotions, no mind. We are just Shri Krishna. We are just the collective being. We are completely one with Allah. Where is our attention? Where is our attention? Let's have a complete collective attention on the Virat that we are, and a complete surrender to the Virat, to the Lord Krishna, to our mother Shri Radha. Let's surrender as we have never surrendered before. Surrender like a baby in the hand of the mother. Complete trust, complete surrender, complete devotion. And let's also ask ourselves whether we are detached or not. And just try and be in that state of pure detachment. It is a state. We just need to get into that state through our pure desire. Before finishing the meditation, let's collectively fill our heart with the love of the Devi. Let all the dryness, all the sadness, and every emotion that is not joy, that is not pure, pure, divine beauty in our heart, pure, pure unconditional love in our heart, pure glow like a magnificent sun made of millions of sun in one, shining through from our heart, enlightening all our body, all our surrounding, all our cities, all our countries, the whole world, the whole creation and beyond, the complete presence of the Spirit in our heart, manifesting pure joy, pure bliss. Let's fill our heart with the complete love of the divine so that everybody that meets us feel the love, feel the joy, feel the peace. Let's take 1 minute also to absorb the maximum vibration within our being so that we are full of vibration. We are really, really full of all the vibrations in all our being. Let's completely absorb the powerful divine vibrations of our mother love in all our being. Collective Namaskar and Kundalini. Let's also collectively thank our mother from our heart and be truly grateful for her who has made us her children and to have blessed us with all her powers. Collective Namaskar, Kundalini.